Chapter 1 The First Meeting with Shin-chi. Fifth sister. Waro standing for 8 days, go greet young Masterchen. Before a studer figure clad in Corselinen, Heiser Zori robe filing to conceal his remarkable demeanor. Just as I had been when they first met years ago. Greetings, young Masterchen. Miss Mien, I'm honored, Shin-chi applied with a courtier's bow. Liu Mien's widened, her heart trembling slightly. Glade is given a US not so me thing to be shared lightly with outsiders. How did Shinkik know it in Thislafetheim? Mien the name lingered in her tongue, filled with fondness and longing. I tackle it through his bird tenderness after parse life. Shink's gentle murmurs. Shall believe it hell of it her too. Until Shin-chi, now a high-ranking official, passed away. A thiege when Liu Mian washelf buried in the ground, speak the laughing stark of the capital, onlythen realizing that the name he corlered wars meant for another. Shin Kisfians, ja Mien. Mien? In that moment, Liu Mian understood that Shin-kai had returned. Isto knew a stender, yet his gaze felt so familiar, calm and distant. Liu Zian casually inquired, Shun, I heard you're still unmarried? Liu Mian felt her blood run caught for an instant, her fingertips turning pale. It was this kind of teasing when her pies life that made Liu Mian's cheeks flush with embarrassment. From that moment on, her heart handiest golden lie accommodating Ipason. Shin-chi. Shin-kai was truly handsome, a gentleman unmatched in Traum, with as scholarly prowess that was equally impressive. Liu Xin was among the top callers, and Shin-chi, recognized by him, possessed a talent of a top caller. In her previous life, he had not disappointed Liu Mian's expectations after the palace examination. He was appointed head top caller by the current emperor. Her Odethrat Hestrates and horseback, Boskingen Thelamalite. Patches of money fell like flowers from Thesky. Shyly, Liu Mian tossed out the pouch she'd embroidered by hand. The pouch landed in Shinka's arms, and within her heart as well. It was the same pouch from 4. In the years before her death, it had weighed down in her, leaving her breath lessened without a moment's peace. Her very ways interrupted as Shin-kai remarked, Liu, don't jest, I already have fiends. Liu Mian's widened in disbelief, a glimmer of incredulity flashing within them. In this little time, Zhao Mian had knitted. Of course. Shin-chai had returned cult hilo Zhao Mian topperish. Liu Mian's light paniquention uttered by Shin-chi, homer without half hair as a Xiang girl. Recalling his fiends Zhao Mian, Shin-kai Bowidan said, Miss Mian, a muster cameleave. Young Masterchen, farewell. Liu Mian lowered her gaze, concealing the emotion swirling beneath. Liu Xin waved his hand, sister, brother will take Shin to the studite review plaza that the maid brings him a pastries. Yes. Liu Mian retreated to the side of the path. Her fingertips were pale, the bloodless marks of her nails betraying her current turmoil. Miss. Young Master Shen is quite handsome, more so than the third prince, and you be out of as well if I and young Master Shen marry. Your cauldron will surely be as enchanting as celestial beings, Shaya whispered. Slap. The crisp sound of Fapam striking flesh echoed as Liu Mian scolded, young Master Shen is already betrothed either not spiaxa things. Xiao, in disbelief, exclaimed, Miss, you hid your servant. Liu Mian turned toward her maid. Jasmine, go fetch mother's trusted nurse. Yes. You kneel. Liu Mian pointed at the moss-covered stone tiles. Miss, I'm Xiao. Did you upset you, or was it Jasmine a houseboat at often? With a sharp glance from Liu Mian, Xiao dropped to her knees, feeling her mistress was reminiscent of the matriarch of Shokan Garden. It sent a shiver down her spine. Soon, the trusted nurse arrived. Laid a lie aside. Seeing Xiao kneeling on the ground, she paused, then glad with anger, did the skull offend you, miss? Nurse, send her away, in a longer wish to see her. Upon hearing Shwoody be sent away, Xiao panicked. The lie from Milai was the best place at hope, especially next to the fifth miss. Crying, she pleaded, Miss, I have been loyal to you. Seeing Liu Mian remain in mood, she gloried fiercely at Jasmine, Miss Donut listened to this little Luanch slanders. Jasmine stepped back, kneeling on the stone less with a thought. Liu Mian sighed, I thought you were devoted to him. Xiao Yao arrow you loyal tome orta second sister, yuk no win your hurt. Xiao Yu bithalip, I was momentarily bewitched, miss, please a forge of medicines. What second sister? Speak honestly. Nurse erased her for tan kicked Xiao Yao. Xiao Yao did not creatine pain, it was second sister who gave me a gold hairpin. She wanted meto show Miss Amerimentictals, hoping Miss Wold Marison. Slap, nurse called no help but slap Xiao Yao gagan, you foolish thing, can't you tell your own master from another? Take her away. Xiao Yao cried, threatening, Miss you cannot be so heartless if this gets out, your reputation will be ruined. Nurse snapped, take her away and send her to the estate. The women grabbed Xiao Yao, pulling her along. Nurse still showed some embassy, not calling for Meili's events, only bringing along stout omen. Xiao Yao glared at Liu Mian Mian, a fleeting vino min heries. Wait, Liu Mian Mian pulled the gold hairpin from Xiao Yao as she'd toasted to the ground. The pure gold hairpin instant libent out half shape. Over the ears I have been by my side, have no true to diner, for the sake of Amaripin, you would betray him. I, Liu Mian Mian, will not keep those without clothes. Nurse, self the entire Xiao Yao family. In her past life, after marrying Shinki and returning to Liu Manor for a brief stay, Xiao Yao had taken advantage of her brother's drunkenness to climb into his bed. The older sister-in-law was so enraged to start a miscarriage, and to preserve Liu Mianmian's reputation, her brother heard Nick was but a taking Xiao Yao. From Thanan, the household was in disarray. No, miss, you cannot do this. Cher shook her head. Miss, this is a bit excessive, just send her to the estate to him as to ruin her reputation, nurse advised. Nurse, if you send me to search Xiao Yao's quarters, you will find the truth. I am Agitosi mother. Liu Mian Mi England seed back at kneeling Jasmine. Jasmine quietly followed Liu Mian Mian. Miss. Considering how devoted I have been to our these years, please spare him. Jasmine pled form with Miss. Xiao Yao, with her beauty, shed a state of coquetry. Yet Liu Mian Mian could not feel sympathy in her heart. Xiao Yao was a beautiful serpent, having beten her severely in her past life. In her previous life, Xiao Yao had been the concubine of Liu Xinand, dissatisfied, even poisoned the matriarch, causing the eldest sister-in-law, Hai, to suffer a double tragedy. Her brother fell into despair, turning graver for 40 Levingener days. Liu Mian Mian spoke sharply, a rail deef, why her ventures hother up? Yes. Fifth miss. Thest out home and stuff either hand kerchief into Xiao Yao's mouth. The sour, sweaty odor made Xiao Yao roll hears in revulsion. What is that commotion, Hasomiani and Redmason? Liu Mian Mian heard Lady Lia's voice, his instant lightening, Mother, why are you out there? Lady Liu, 56, had given birth to her only legitimate head daughter, Liu Mian Mian, at the age of 40, and her health had never been robust since. In her previous life, Liu Mian Mian heard accompanied Keto Jits high for his appointment 6 years after the marriage. In this event year, her mother passed away during a flood in Zhizhou, leaving Liu Mian Mian, as the governor's wife, preoccupied with disaster relief. Unable to return to the capital. That farewell lasted over 50 years. Mother, Mian Mian Missessiamak. Lady Liu embraced her soft, delicate daughter, her smile warm, Hal Dariuno still acting like your child, you will in lie in bitter ridicule. Feeling her clothes stamp, Lady Liu said Wilkinson, who has made Mian Mian suffer, Jasmine, speak up. Shia lay in the ground, Arage doll who is rolling from the stank of the handkerchief. Mother. Li Chu's returned to the courtyard and discussed this. It is cold outside. Liu Mian Mian lifted her head from Lady Lia's embrace, her faceta streaked, her naseered. Lady Lia's heart ached for her. In Lady Lia's courtyard, Nurse hurried in with a scroll of paintings. Xiao Yao, up and seeing the scroll in Nurse Shan's, fainted on the corridor floor. Liu Mian Mian heard Lady Lia's stern voice, called the master and concubine Zhang over here. Let him what the precious daughter has done netto plot against me Mian Mian. I'm not dead yet. How dare ye Princess concubine reaction to ministry of officials? Soon, Liu Shangshu strode into the courtyard, not noticing the collapsed chariot and the ground until he accidentally stepped in her. Behind Liu Shangshu followed Liu Xin and Xialing Yuan. Who has angered melody, which blind fool is it? They'd serve you a beating. Liu Mian Mian suddenly saw her father's eyes redden. tears flowed uncontrollably, spilling like pearls from her broken string. Liu Shangshu felt as if the sky had fallen. The great sage dynasty was doomed. Little one, do not cry, tell father woe has belied you. Lady Lia scoffed, ask your precious daughter what she's done. Liu Shangshu slapped his thigh, precious daughter. Madam, did you ag with me and Mien, warrior ya caroling with the shield? Look at her age storn at stoop to a level. Lady Lia spoke sharply, Eminia of the precious daughter. I know the precious daughter, Liu Shangshu was bewildered. Madam, what happened to Chinger, concubine Zhang, just at the door, questioned. Our Kinger is no what princess wife. A cold voice interjected, it wasn't a wary oaf in a married Liu Kinger as my primary wife. Does concubine Zhang now? Concubine Zhang smiled broadly, I pay my respect to third Prince Kindra's Asadi consort, just her sleep off the tongue. Lady Liu commanded, nurse, bring Xiaoyao here. Xiao's quickly brought in the handkerchief removed from her mouth. She cried, Master, save me. Concubine Zhang, help him. The miss wants to sell me. Concubine Zhang, leverage Ingrid, retorted, Mien, I am not saying this. Selling gay maid servant is no simi thing to take hen lightly. Don't tarnish your sister's name. Zhang, Besselant, Liu Shangshu's aide, displeased. Master, cousin, kennen it say twards, seeing Liu Shangshu ignore her, concubine Zhang and grillas at an astul. Lady Lia 3 ruby harpinot concubine Zhang recognize the sharpen, I personally prepared it sudori for yair dortirioshu devinot trouble recognizing it. How did Thysen do for e? This is the second mystery. Concubine Zhang Thanotti seat the kneeling maid ho har been pleading for her life. Xiaoyao, did you steal the second Miss Sherpin? Xiao shook her head, concubine Zhang, the second Miss Gavetome. Concubine Zhang exclaimed in disbelief, impossible, do I know how precious the Sherpine is, I's worth 300 taels of silver. Chinger would not be so extravagant, master, this maid is slandering our daughter, concubine Zhang took that Liu Shang's her sleeve. Liu Shangshu snorted, shaking off concubine Zhang's hand. In Alloverse, he's Liu Mien, precious one. How has run Jeju, tell farther. Concubine Zhang saw that Liu Shangshu cared nothing for her. Shest up born lie denied, it must be o hostilite, how dare he involve it second miss, HMPH. Concubine Zhang, the second miss said. Concubine Zhang interrupted harshly, it is the third princess a consort. Cuffed out sealing you and cuffed. Xiaoya whispered, it was the second miss who instructed meta reportive movie of fifth miss. And she also made me show fifth miss romantic tales. What tales, speak clearly, Lady Lia splashed teal over. The tea-drenched Xiaoyao. Love Estrasu for lasting couples, stirring the heart, Xiaoyao mumbled. Liu Shang's husfasa turned pale, you have embarrassed me. Ling Yuan, did you have that? The third prince shook his head, smiling helplessly, didn't there? Concubine Zhang glanced at third prince yelling Yuan, who see medden phased. With a glint of mischief, she said, Master, unsia Dr. Ismarid, she's like water spilled cannot be retrieved. You cannot punish Chinger. Liu Shangshu zigged, she's a princess I consort a minister, I cannot punish her. Lady Lia scoffed, she cannot break held, booty were restil in the state. Concubine Zhang you reunder how sheerest for 3 months sang must coppet diamond searcher 3 times. Do have you any objections? Our concubine Zhang wailed. Madam, I'm of sukanage, my is a failing, I done her one to right, me hand scano teven hold a brush. Concubine Zhang looked at Liu Shangshu, cousin, say something. Nurse, take concubine Zhang away, Lady Liu commanded sternly. Concubine Zhang quietly took it through her hairpine into her sleeve, Kinder is truly troublesome. Widosha prying to everything, she went stark know everything. Ithers caused me such trouble, now I have it to right. After concubine Zhang left, Liu Shangshu's at appease Lady Liu, Madam, dornit bin grieties all me fault. That foolish girl Chinger, I will teach her properly. Liu Mian Bithalip, farther, second sister's foolishness canosh be corrected. Sailing Yuan chuckled at Liu Mian's buffet cheeks, come now, it is not so big deal to cree, leave King Patome. Liu Mian nodded. Sailing Yuan changed her subject, as her brother has brought his classmates to the state. Yes. Liu Mian's gazed him. Chapter 2 Cat Alley. Shin, the scholar, Ishansa meaned well educated both unclean seen highly regard him. Sailing Iwan's napido pengis folding van with a clap, concealing themling kalayan hises. Young Master Shanisal ready betrothi di Hasafians, cousin, please do not mention it again, Liu Mayan Mian said firmly. Sailing Iwan's gazy deep in a dashu through his outstretched hand, nodding slightly, understood. Cousin, in our now Ned physician would I like to consult them. Consult a physician, I am astrungus anoxdo in tosia doctor, what are I thinking, little girl? Sailing Yuan smiled, playfully poking Liu Mayan Mian's adorable rosy nose. Liu Mayan Mian's widened, taking a step back, disbelief etched on her face. Sailing Yuan close at his fan, pressing her hand over his sheet, a mesa methil thoithing. Imsari, cousin. For decades, Noon had a to treat Prime Minister's wife so disrespectfully. Liu Mian momentarily lost their composure. Enough, I was just teasing you, I have it a Kenya maid with me. Uncle, Aunt, Lingi want to Keshalev, Sailing Yuan clasped his hands in farewell. Farewell, third prince, Liu Mian bowed. Sailing Yuan paused, noticing Liu Mian seemed different today. Ling Yuan, thank you for today, please tend my regards to our Mothran Pempress. Lady Lai smiled. It is beautasmal favor and need not be so polite. After Sailing Yuan departed, Lady Liu called nothing but sigh, the third prince's commendably never I way, boot hestricals with hires. At 25, he hasty at her visingly killed it truly makes a nean sios. Speaking of fires, Liu Mian whispered, Mother, let us find a doctor for cousin, the palace physicians were likely bribed by Empress Cow. My Mian has grown up. Lady Lai embraced Liu Mian. Today's vent shaft caused me Mian distress. Lady Lai called Liu Kinka's foolishness, releasing Liu Mian. Pointing at Liu Shangshu shed, she said, look at your precious daughter I told you to take ho as concubine. Yuko said foolish girl and no look. Shaz brought shame to the princess aside and said thankfully Lingy Wayne's discreet hand will not speak of it. Liu Shangshu grasped Lady Lai's fingers, Madam, a clever concubiness in Korsesher Cynthia household. Chinger, Linguan will hand light will Liu Shangshu's Shenji Dano England soothe Liu Mian, how understood and quiet likes it. The current emperor, Liu Shangshu, and Lady Lauria disciples of the same master. The emperor and Liu Shangshu are close allies, and Liu Mian her dances suspected that emperor intended to compete with her mother for her father. Liu Mian so'n't waste his meet concubine of the current emperor. She is also the mother of the third prince. Returning to her chamber, Liu Mian found a verdict, every piece of furniture, but familiar and foreign. Jasmine. Yes, Miss Jasmine acknowledged in greeting. Liu Mian softly said, from now on, you shall be called Fangji. Fangji, thank you for the name, Miss. Hai Tang, Liu Mian looked at the second-year maid, Hai Tang. Miss Hai Tang's plump, smiling face Arevia led to small dimples. Yuri promoted to first-year maid, replacing Xiaoyao, and will manage at UL round boxes. Liu Mian glanced at you and Kushuanj in the room, dread to her any objections. Miss Haitanja's a second-tier maid, even if she's promoted to first year, she cannot surpass that 3 office, I refuse, Kuai Shuang said, here he is reddening. Liu Mian spoke hesitantly, Xiaoyao's family has been taken the third prince, it will not keep those ho betray mort ho so horrorless. My word is final. Liu Mian sit in hair, her fingers light upping the table. These ways a habit had her developed during her time as prime minister's wife. The severage of Liu Mian's expression sent her tremor through Kiu Shuang and Chiu Yue. They hurried. Lai replied, yes, miss. The 16-year-old Liu Mian had shed her childishness. After the palace examination. In the elegant room of Changshan Tower. Liu Mian stood by the window, watching Shankai Proko on a whiter horse. Thito scholar, just as in her past life, a true gentleman, unmatched, coursing Manai women along the road toes one. Pachesva like he petals from Thesky. Miss, the fourth young master is coming, look, Hai Tang pointed downstairs. Liu Xin, the third place scholar, heart the ear.rf exclamations as pouches rainy down upon him. Liu Xin had never experienced each Shakasine Heisier Sterned Crimson Asher clasped he shansen a smile. Then Gladys along the road exclaimed, Art the scholar. Quiu whispered, our fourth young master is van Marepopuleth and Thetop collar. Haitang beamed with pride. Of course, our fourth young mistress, the legitimate son of Minister of Revenue, and die Zontes a noble concubine in the palace. That Shen scholar is merely a talented man from our humble background, living in Cat Alley with goodicious looks. Liu Mian smiled slightly, appreciating Haitang's clarity. Quick. Bring the pouch prepared for fourth brother. Seeing Liu Xin right closer, Liu Mian extend a hand. With a rich promise and a bright future, Liu Mian threw it with all her might. For some reason, Shinke's horse suddenly halted, or Gustav windcurred the porch into his embrace. Shinke looked up, his eyes filled with a distant emotion Liu Mian could not comprehend. Hatred eyes are a bleached sword. In her previous life, Liu Mian had been left battered. Now, all she was shed waste to let the self go. After a memento for a prize, Liu Mian smiled brightly, waving her arms. Fourth brother, fourth brother. Liu Xin rode ahead, looking up to see Liu Mian on the second floor. Fourth brother. Horace your pouch. The pouch. For you. The street buzzed with voices, and Shen Kai frowned. Liu Xin snatched the pouch from Shen Kishan's, saying, Brother Shen, this is from a sister. Liu Xin raised the porch and he Shan Don chucked it away. Shen Chai was momentarily taken aback but did not weigh in it. The tall horse and its rider gradually moved away. Miss shall we return to their residence? Haitang asked, looking at Liu Mian. Ho's lost and how hath you and thou? Liu Mian answered in Lisburg. Haitang, what do you think of young Master Shen? He's quite handsome. But good looks don't fill Testamerk. Young Master Shen is a top scholar, he's knowledgeable, how dare you, a merry maid, judge him, Qui you said sharply. Let us speak, I am not angry, Liu Mian felt unclear but held no anger. Every 4 years, a top scholar emerges with so special about it is morella that young Master Shen is slightly better looking. I still remember the top scholar from 4 years ago he also came from our humble background and is still compiling books in Hanlon Academy. My father's a master ways also a third place a scholar, HMPH. Wait is so great about being a top scholar, Haitang raised her chin. Liu Mian removed the porch from her waist and toasted to Haitang, it for you. Thank you, miss, later, I will treat you to wontons, Haitang said, tilting her head proudly as she took it the porch into a sleeve. Miss, do I need me to treat you, do you know why your own worth, Qui you aside angrily. All right. Liu Mian chuckled. Shenki was indeed talented, having endured of great Kadiafrika study. His knowledge was profound. From compiling books at Hanlon Academy to becoming the Prime Minister, when the capital did not say Liu Mian hated discerning G. But what new? The trials Liu Mian had faced. Shinki's parents were a carmen folk, toiling in the fields. Her elder brother and second brother were farmers, while her sisters-in-law were ordinary women. The older sister-in-law was fiery, and the second was cunning. Liu Mian, being jiao and less influential, inevitably suffered grievances. She did no doubt of course she seen it that would embarrass Shinchi, often crying insolence. For over a decade, Shinchi had devoted himself to study, while his family lived frugally. Liu Mian appreciated his sacrifices made by Shinchi's parents and his support for his sibling state allowed him to pursue his education. She could not bear to turn against him. Liu Mian's life was both fervent and cautious. Humble, it lacked the dignity of the minister's residence. Yet she still found joy in it. For she believed in life occupied Shinki's heart. They were meant to be together, respecting and loving one another. How old have known? It was Alali. After Shinki's death at 65, Liu Mian became the laughingstock of the entire capital. 4. Before headed, Shinchi had petitioned the emperor, requesting to be buried alongside his original wife, Zhao Mian, in their hometown, while the names of the killed hard with Liu Mian were re-recorded under Zhao Mian. Everyone said it only doubt that the legitimate daughter of Liu Shang's house residence Liu Mian for Vordone was merely a substitute. A substitute for a merchant's daughter. In that moment, Liu Mian understood the disdain and thighs of Shinki's sisters-in-law. Where did it come from? What did it matter if she's a noble lady? Was Hanet just her substitute? At that moment, her co-Yuzen had already did. The new emperor was Omion Shinki had supported, private telecorling Shinki grand tutor. Liu Mian had caused a scene in the palace, raising a ruckus. Wished thee kill drench had painstakingly borne ere become the offspring of another women? But the inswa came in from of an imperial edict. Her husband, her children, hardle become an other woman's. In the family tree the first whiff was jar, the second was liu. How laughable, right? The ins mutual supporter turn ed and tower sword to pierced Liu Mianmian's heart. It left her runnable totest food, suffering insolence. Liu Mianmian raised her name from Shin family tree. Since see twice a jerk, let it be corrected in time. Hey, hi tang, she's worth dozens of tails of silver, just to treat Meto Bolofwintons, isn't that a bit stingy? Liu Mianmian chuckled. Then he while treat you tosa me candidor thorn dot sweeten sour eat the marndel worus wilvanish. How about hot? Hate angrind. All right. Miss, you do not like sore things, Kuai Shuang murmured. Now he do dot Liu Mianmian patted Kuai Shuang's head. Miss, did she slip you a drug? Why are you sitting with her? Kuai Weston pet Herford. Indeed. Was it her drug? Perhaps. It was Haitang Ho hard stayed by her side during her most difficult times. Let's go for wontons, your missus already hungry. Such a lovely Haitang brought as Melito Liu Mianmian size. All right. Haitang's ears perkled. Wontons coasting 3 when each, in her past life, Haitang had never brought Liu Mianmian her rito it. Look, young Master Shen is giving flowers to his fiends. Is young Master Shen back? Truly a match Medine heathen. Don't crowed, let me see you have kind of where man can match young Master Shen. Liu Mianmian paused, lifting her head from her below fountains. Indeed. This was Cat Alley. Here, there and was keep students coming to the capital for examinations of in rented rooms. In her previous life she'd fallen for him at first sight. Fourth brother Liu Xin also held Shin high esteem. When Liu Shangshu was if she was willing. She blushed, shyly nodding her head, and began to treat them with all her heart. Liu Mianmian, wholeheartedly devoted, had her fourth brother invited Sheng Chai to stay at Lady's estate under the pretence of discussing academics. Their estate, nestled by the mountains and drivers, had convenient transport with couriers just coming and going. The conditions were excellent, and later, when Liu Mianmian married, Thati Stachel soap came a part of her dowry. Eventually, Thati state became methodori of Shin Kisnies. The state was Nalanju Liu Manabut had been Renamchin manor. Liu Mianmian followed the voices of the crowd, onlysing layas upon layas offers. What kind of place is this? Saws Malayan dirty, Hai Tang, you truly havelled me stray, Kuai Shuang pinched her nose. An elderly woman, somewhat flustered, kept wiping her hands with hairpin. Miss, the food e prepares clean. Big aunt, don't mind her, I am very well here, Liu Mianmian said, smiling at elderly woman. As long as I ulocate, the elderly woman wiped her hands. Big aunt, does young Master Shen live in Thaisali? Liu Mianmian gestured toward Heli. Yes, Thaisala has several scholars. 4 years ago, Jiang, Thito scholar, also lived here, and he hasn't moved yet. This Shen scholar has no come at the top collar. 10 wontons, Haitang fin his head quickly. Haitang not his seat had throngs of people surrounding them. Unable to restrain her curiosity, she asked, Big aunt, what does young Master Shen's wife look like? Is she pretty? She just arrived a few days ago from a distance. She looks quite pleasing. The elderly woman nervously wiped her hands, flattering, but she cannot compare to a miss. Haitang raised her head proudly. Of course, our Mrs. the legitimate daughter of Liu Shangshu who could compare. The wontons were delicious, yet Liu Mianmian lost their appetite. Haitang pulled 12 yuan, Big aunt, 4 bowls of wontons, here is 12 yuan for you. Liu Mianmian stood up, boarding their carriage heading for Liu Manor. Shen Qi emerged, surrounded by group of callers. Young Master Shen, let's not return until we're drunk. Shen invites young Master Shen for drinks. Brother Chen, wait, his meal eyes on me. This meal must be on me, no need for my brother Stow polite. Old Kayan will treat at I will treat. Liu Mianmian lifted the curtain off her carriage. Just in Timothy Shen Kai clasping hands, brothers, we will also vet the nation together. This meal's held be on me, hope ye are not mend. Shinka's voice was melodious, like a gentle spring breeze, clear and warm. Yet her Shinkis precision rose, that clear voice grew increasing like old. He resented her for not respecting his mother. But morning Gandavining, she had never neglected him, even during his mother's illness she cared for how without rest. He resented her for mishandling relationships with his sisters-in-law. Yet his eldest sister-in-law, Li Zhaodi, had everything provided by Liu Mian, while the 3 children Twus and Santa daughter were born from families Liu Mian had arranged. The Doria's 4 daughters were funded by her. The second sister-in-law Stusens, Thieldeson, Shin too, smuggled salt under Liu Man's name, and should to spend money to bail him it. The younger son, Shin Nan, struggled in exams, and had to Zikranana teachers for him. It was always a fool, silently giving. Thank you, Brother Shin. Thank you, Brother Shin. Thank you, young Master Shin. Let's go to Qianxiang Tower and not return until we're drunk. Liu Mian lowered the curtain off the carriage. She heard Shinka's gentle voice, Mian, come with us. Is that all right? All right, Brother Qi, Mian will go with you. Her delicate, weak voice carried her hint of grace. Let's return, Liu Mian commanded. Miss, we have no Tenkan died orthornight, please wait, I will buy some for you. How about hat? He Tang lifted the curtain to usk. The curtain fluttered. A fair face, somewhat resembling Liu Mian, flashed by. Let's return, Hai Tang, I do not wish to eat canted orthon today. All right, Hai Tang lowered the curtain. Jia Mian happened to catch sight of Liu Mian in the carriage. Liu Mian sat inside, hearing passers-by ask, Brother Qi, that sister in the carriage is so beautiful, is she looking at you? Shin Kai followed the gaze, parting the crowd, and walked toward Liu Mian's carriage. Called out the Miss Liu, the question was tinged with certain gender hint of impatience. I have seen young Master Shin. Liu Mian's voice grew puzzled by his impatience. Jia Mian caught up, lightly tugging at Shin Kai's sleeve, Brother Qi, doyak no thiladi in the carriage. Shin Kai replied gently, she's your sister of a classmate, we have metens, but we're not familiar. Not familiar. Liu Mian softly instructed, let's return. The coachman replied, yes, as the maidservant stood at the city of the carriage, and the coachman bowed, please allow young Master Shen to pass. Shin Kai frowned slightly, stepping aside. The carriage rolled away. Whose carriage is this, Brother Shen? It is quite impressive. Does young Master Shen know such people? His future is lie bright. Look at the corners of the carriage, adorned with gold, with glass windchime changing from it. I have burst Liu from Miller Crest. This is the carriage of the legitimate head daughter of Liu Shangshu. How did I figure that, Qian? This carriage was gifted to the legitimate head daughter of Liu Shangshu upon her coming of age be the steamed concubine in the palace. I feel so this the carriage is indestructibly and fireproof. The crowd murmured in awe.